welcome back to my channel. If you haven't seen me before, then hi, my name is Emma. I posted my first ever YouTube video a few days back, so I'd really appreciate if you could give that a watch, smash a big thumbs up and subscribe. So for today's video, I am doing a testing Primark makeup video. Now I'm really excited for this one because I have always been really intrigued to try Primark makeup, but I've never got around to doing it. I've seen a lot of these videos surfacing around YouTube, especially in the past, and they're one of my favourite videos to watch, so I thought why not give it a go myself. If you do want to see the outcome of this video, then keep on watching. Okay, so the first step that I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my moisturiser. So if you watched my last video, you'd see that I used the Body Shop Tea Tree moisturiser. It's actually called the mattifying lotion, and I'm just going to apply this over my face. Okay, so I am firstly going to start off with my brows. If you do want to see how I apply my brows, then feel free to go and watch my last YouTube video. So I'm going to do my brows and then go back to you guys. I'm going to firstly just tell you the total of all the makeup items I bought. I did buy some other products while in Primark. I just did add them all up from the receipt, but the total of these makeup items for a full face of makeup came to £29.30, which I think is crazy. Normally you'd pay that price for a singular piece of makeup, but that is for a full face. So we're going to see if it is worth the cheap price. Okay, so I've just done my brow soap brows and I am ready to go in with the first product. So the first item I picked up from Primark is this brow sketch pencil in the shade brown. They didn't have too many shades of these, it was literally just brown or light brown, that was it. And this was £2. The packaging was very hard to take off. Okay, and it is just a twist up pencil. It has quite a thin end to it, which I like. So I'm just going to fill in any sparse areas in my brows. Okay, initial reaction, nothing is really coming off, and I'm pressing quite hard. I don't know if it's because of the brow soap, maybe it's like stopping it from actually coming off. Okay, it's definitely working over here. It's definitely working now, it just takes a while to actually show any pigmentation. First thoughts, I'm actually really liking it. It looks very natural and you can really easily get into the little gaps in your eyebrows. Okay guys, I really like that. It's not a huge dramatic difference, but it's definitely filled in them sparse areas. You can make little hairs with this brow pencil. And I quite like the fact that it doesn't come out that easily because you can be quite heavy-handed with it. You don't have to be too careful. Okay, so that is the brows done. I have just gone around the outline of my brows with a cotton bud and some micellar water just to clean them up and get rid of any excess soap. Overall thoughts on this £2 eyebrow pencil, I really like it. Like, it's really done a good job. They look very natural. They really do look like they're my natural brows. So I can pay £2 for this brow pencil that does maybe just as good job as my like £20 plus eyebrow product from Benefit. Okay, the next product I'm gonna try is this primer water. So this was £2 and this is what it looks like. It is just called the Primer Water Prep Skin for Makeup Application, Hydrating and Refreshing with Caffeine in it. You do get a lot of product for the money, which is really nice. Okay, it smells very, very nice. It's like a floral scent. And the mist is very fine, which I like. It'd be good to use this after because it won't leave loads of watermarks on your face as it is very fine. Nothing much I can really say about this, it's just some scented water in a bottle. Okay, so next is foundation. There wasn't too much option with the foundation and there wasn't too many shades available either, so it was quite tricky to find the right colour. I don't believe this is going to be the right colour for me. It looks quite light and was the only foundation I could find with a seal on it. So this is the PS My Perfect Colour Double Coverage Matte Foundation, Long Wear Matte Finish, oil free, and it has got SPF 15 in it as well, which is surprising because half of my foundations don't have SPF in it. So yeah, that's good, especially for summer. And this is just what the bottle looks like. I have heard from a friend that this is meant to be the dupe for the Estee Lauder, is it Long Wear foundation? Something like that. I will insert a picture. This is meant to be a dupe of. This is a double coverage foundation, and I'm not used to a very high coverage foundation at all. I normally just use a tinted moisturiser, so this will be interesting to try. Okay, it isn't a pump bottle, which is disappointing because these can tend to be quite messy. I'm just going to pour a little bit onto the back of my hand. I'm just going to lightly dot this around my face. I'm not going to start off with too much because it does say it is a double coverage. I don't know how much I believe that, but we shall see. And a little bit down my neck. Okay, I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna use my crusty, dusty sponge. I know it's very gross. It does. I do wash it. It's just it does stain. I probably should get a new one. But let's start by working it in. It's definitely a bit pale for me. It's definitely not my shade. And it has a very, very strong chemically smell, which is a bit worrying. Yeah, it doesn't smell safe. But it is only, I don't know if I said the price, but this is £5. So yeah, you can't really ask for much, I guess. But then quite a lot of drugstore foundations are £5 and they don't smell like that. So I am actually meant to be going out after this, and I was hoping I could wear this makeup out, but I'm not sure now after seeing the shade of this foundation. It looks a bit cakey, not gonna lie. Around the nose especially, and the mouth. And I can tell this is gonna give me very bad smile lines and probably under eye lines. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this foundation. It feels very heavy and sticky. Definitely couldn't wear this all day. We'll see how it reacts with a concealer on top. So for concealer, I sadly couldn't find a concealer in Primark. They did have these concealers. It is called Conceal Stick, but I did only manage to pick one up for the contour because they didn't have any shades other than this one. So I am going to have to use my own concealer, but I am using a drugstore concealer. This was £5 or under. It's just the Conceal and Hydrate. I'm just going to apply it under my eyes. I'm going to apply a bit more than usual just because this is going to be quite a full coverage look. Next, I'm going to take the concealer stick that I was on about. This is what it looks like. It is medium buildable coverage in a natural finish and in shade Cinnamon 13. This was only 90p, and see how much you get. Okay, you get quite a lot considering it's 90p. I don't know why it's got marks on it. That's a bit worrying. Oh god. Considering it was 90p, I thought you'd literally get like that much, but no, you get quite a decent amount for the money. I'm a bit worried that it's being used, but let's just apply it. So I'm just going to apply it to the normal areas. It's very thick, it's quite hard to glide on, which I feel would feel horrible under your eyes. I'm just going to take the same sponge and I'm going to try to blend this in. It's not really moving. It is blending now that I've really worked it in, but it does take quite a while to just pat it in compared to my normal contour stick. But for 90p, I guess I could live with it. It has blended in, takes quite a while, but I could really live with that for 90p. Like compared to my £20 contour stick, I could definitely live with that. I'm really happy with that. Okay, so the next product that I'm going to try from Primark is this loose powder, which I found, and I was very surprised because I didn't think they'd have any loose powder. I thought it would just be like pressed powder. So I was happy to see this, and this is called the PS My Perfect Colour Loose Mineral Powder, buildable coverage, again matte finish and oil free. This is in shade Porcelain 1 and it was £2. They didn't have any translucent powder or anything like that. I thought, yeah, that's probably asking a bit too much. They only had 2 shades though. They only had this one and a slightly darker one, so it wouldn't be very good for everyone. And this is matte again, so it's going to be a very matte look, which I'm not used to. I'm not keen on matte looks, so they haven't got much of a variety for other skin type. So if you have very dry skin, then this would not be the makeup for you. Just poured a little bit into the lid and we're gonna apply it under my eyes and on my T-zones and see what happens. So I am just taking my Zoeva Luxe Highlight 105 brush and I'm going to pack it under my eyes. Okay, the colour doesn't seem too bad actually. I'm quite liking the colour. I'm just looking in my mirror now. I don't know if you guys can see, but it looks very matte. Like, it definitely is matte. So this is doing what it says it does. I don't have anything bad to say about this powder at all. It basically is like a translucent powder because it hasn't left any colour. Only the smell again. It does smell very like kids makeup. For £2, again, I'm not complaining. Then I got this PS Bronze Glow Matte Again bronzing powder. Looks like this. This is what it looks like and it's called Fearless. But yeah, this colour is quite a nice colour actually. Quite liking it. They had a few shades, just not much variety in terms of a finish. Okay, I'm gonna start off by taking this on my Nancy contouring brush. I'm just gonna lightly tap it because I don't know how pigmented this is gonna be, and then start by applying it. A lot of product has come off. Wow, it's very pigmented for £1. So yeah, this is £1 and you get a lot of product, and this is like a normal size like bronzer from a drugstore or even high end. I'm kind of using this as a contour and bronzer. I'm blending like upwards just to set that contour in. If you are after just a cheap bronzer, I would definitely recommend this. I'm really liking the finish of it. I know it's matte, so if you aren't keen on matte colours, then probably isn't the one for you. But yeah, I really like that. It's nice. Okay, I'm gonna pop a bit on my forehead. Just giving me like a nice healthy glow. But yeah, I definitely don't have anything bad to say about this. Next up, I'm moving on to blusher. They didn't have any cream blushes. They just had a powder blush, which I'm absolutely fine with. This was £1. It is called the PS Blush High Pigment Blusher in Secrecy. It's like a corally pinky colour. It's a really nice colour. They had quite a few blushes to choose from and in different ranges in Primark as well. But I just went for the own brand, PS brand, because I thought I'd keep it the same as everything else. I'm going to take this on another Zoeva brush. This is the Luxe Cheek Finish 126 brush. And because it says pigmented, I'm only going to take a couple taps. Yeah, you can definitely see it. I might just go in again for a bit more coverage. Okay, I really like that. I mean, to be honest, you can't really go wrong with a blush. It's just a blush at the end of the day. And you do get a lot for £1 as well. Nothing bad to say about that at all. So now it's time to go on to the eyes. I am excited about this because they had quite a lot of eyeshadows to choose from, different palettes. The eyeshadow palettes are the more pricier range of Primark makeup. I thought I would try out a palette that I haven't yet seen anyone review. But yeah, I'm just gonna apply a base to my eyes. They didn't have any eyeshadow bases, but I didn't expect them to. And I obviously can't use concealer because I didn't get one. So I am just going to use my trustworthy P. Louise base. This is in Rumour 1. Yeah, I applied the base. And now we can start with the eyeshadow palette. This is the eyeshadow palette I got. This was £5. This was the most expensive item along with the foundation. And these are the shades. They do come with a plastic sheet on top with the shade names, which is nice. Okay guys, so these are the colours. They are nice neutral shades with some glitters also in the palette, which I think is a nice touch. I'm just going to swatch a couple of the glitter shades just to show you guys. I have just swatched these two colours up here, and this is what they look like. They're really, really nice, and I'm definitely going to be trying them out in this eye look that I do right now. Yeah, they're really nice. They're very pigmented, which I'm surprised for, because for £5, ice cream van. Excuse me, interrupting my video. I don't know about you, but I just find the ice cream van siren like really creepy. It just reminds me of like a horror movie, so it does make me want to go out there and get an ice cream, do you know what I mean? Also, this palette does come with a mirror, which is also really good. Oh god, you can see my really messy dressing table, but I really like that with a eyeshadow palette if it comes with a mirror, because it's really handy. So I haven't planned any kind of eye look with this palette. I'm just gonna wing it and see what happens. I'm gonna start off with this Zoeva brush in Luxe. It's the Luxe Soft Crease 221 brush, just a nice fluffy blending brush. And I think I'm gonna start off with this shade, which is Trendsetter, and I'm gonna just take a few dabs. Yeah, quite a lot of full back is coming out, but I'm just going to apply this all over the lid, and I am just gonna slightly wing it out a bit. I am a fan of like the whole winged eyeshadow look recently. Okay, first thoughts. It is a nice strong colour. I haven't used too much, and already it has given me a nice payoff. Okay, so that is the base down. I am just going to keep it like a smoky brown eye, because that is obviously the main colours in the palette. I'm then going to take this, again, Zoeva. Most of my brushes are Zoeva brushes, in 231 Luxe Petite Crease, and I am going to take this shade. This shade is called Rebel. I'm going to apply it to the outer eye area and slightly winging it up again. Okay, yeah, you can see like quite a lot of fallout here, which is really annoying. I probably should have put some powder under my eyes to stop this from happening. This shade doesn't seem too pigmented. It seems just a tiny bit darker than the last colour, but then again, ooh, like especially these three colours, they look quite similar. That is annoying me, so I'm just gonna try to get rid of that. I'm gonna go back in with the first brush that I used, which is the 221 Soft Crease brush, and I'm just gonna blend them two colours together. Okay, yeah, they have blended really nicely together. Okay, I'm actually really liking that. I'm going to take this smaller brush, which is the 236. I can't actually read the name of it because it's rubbed off. And I think I'm going to take the shade right next to it. This one. This one is called Roasted. And applying it again to the outer corner. Applying it along my lash line and smoking it out. Yeah, this eyeshadow seems no different to the last shade I applied. I was hoping for that to be quite a deep, highly pigmented brown, because I think that would look really, really nice. You do get 12 colours in this, which I do think is quite generous for £5. I'm going to go back in again with the 221 Soft Crease brush and just blend them together. But yeah, I don't feel like this has really made much difference to the eye look. But yeah, it would look really nice and just like a dark colour on the outer edges, just to really like smoke it and make it quite dramatic. So I think I'm going to go back in with the same shade just to try to deepen it up. Back in with a blending brush. But I mean, for £5, they really on that back there. It's nothing special. It's nothing like wow. It's really not amaze me. But yeah. Okay, and I'm going to try out one of them glitter shades from earlier. I think I'm going to try this one, as I believe it would suit the look better. So I'm going to try it firstly with a brush to see how that looks. Just taking it on this little flat brush. I mean, it's definitely coming off. Like, I can see it in the mirror. I don't know if you guys can really see it. I'm going to try it with my finger just to see the difference. Yeah, that is really changed the game. That is much more pigmented, and loads more is just paying off onto the eye. I am going to put a little bit into the inner corner. Okay, I really love this shade. This has to be one of my favourite shades actually from the palette. I'm going to use this 228 Luxe crease brush and I'm just going to blend that in. You could easily wear this for a night out or for some cocktails or even a restaurant. And then just to finish off the eyeshadow, I will take this 231 Petite crease brush and with the shade Rebel again, pop a little bit under my eyes. So I just went ahead and I did my other eye, and this is the finished result with the eyeshadow. I am happy with it. Like, it was a very quick and easy look to do. They are shades that, you know, you can kind of do anything with. Just, you can do a nice smoky eye, you can do a simple, just very natural eye with them. And it's also nice that it gives you a range of shimmers as well. I think there is, yeah, there's 6 shimmers and 6 mattes. So yeah, you can do quite a lot of this palette. And I definitely give that a thumbs up. Next, I'm going to be using a brown liner just in the waterline. I didn't pick up a brown liner because I just thought it's a brown liner. They're probably all going to be the same. So I'm just going to use this one I have already. It's by Runwell London. I'm not sure if I'm going to apply any black eyeliner or winged eyeliner to this look, as I don't think it would go. I didn't pick up a black eyeliner because they only had the eyeliner that I already have, so I am going to show you guys because it is very good. If you're after a matte, very high pigmented full coverage eyeliner, then I definitely would go for this one. I do use my own angled brush with it just because I find the applicator on this one a bit too thick to work with, so you can't get a nice precise neat winged eyeliner. It is only £1. I'm annoyed because I can't find the £1 eyeliner to show you guys. I think I'm going to pick up another one, but I will insert a picture of, if I can find it, of what it looks like up there. I am going to move on to mascara. I am just going to quickly curl my lashes. The mascara I picked up, and they did have quite a big range of mascaras, which I thought was really good. And the one I picked up caught my eye because it reminds me of the They're Real mascara packaging from Benefit, so I thought I'd give it a go. It was £3. All the other mascaras were £2 and under. This was the most expensive one, so I thought try it out because it might be worth it. It's just called the Wonderlash Length Definition Lift, longer looking and defined lashes without clumping. And then it says 91% said it gives dramatic length and volume. I'm going to see if I'm part of that 91% or if they are chatting. This is the bottle. It looks really nice. Like, it looks quite high end and quite expensive, and it feels quite heavy, which is good. Yeah, it looks like a good wand. I do prefer these wand heads to the like bristly ones, you know, like the hairy bristly ones, which I do actually use currently in my everyday makeup routine, but that's kind of the only one that I really like. We're gonna put this to the test. Okay, wow, I've literally just put on a couple strokes and it already has made a huge difference to my eyes. It is looking quite lumpy. It is looking a little bit clumpy, but it's definitely lengthened and given volume to my eyelashes. But now I'm like coating all the lashes. The clumpiness is definitely going down a bit. Really like that. Like, look at the difference between this eye and this eye. It's crazy. That is good, but because it is so thick, it's kind of pushing down my eyelashes. The effect from the eyelash colours is kind of gone because it has like pushed them down, like weighed them down quite a lot. I wouldn't actually put on any fake lashes after this. I think this is enough, but for the purpose of the video I am going to use some eyelashes. But I really like it. I'm about to start using this every day. This is by far my favourite product from this video. The mascara I use at the moment, I think it's between like £5 or £10. I could literally get like 2 or 3 of these for the price of mascara I would use. Like, that is actually unbelievable. I'm definitely going to be using this product and I definitely recommend it to you guys. So now I have done the mascara, I'm actually going to go on to the eyelashes. So these are the eyelashes I picked up from Primark. These were £3 and they're the GWA Girls with Attitude lashes. These are called Tempt Me. I have heard reviews from this from other people that these are meant to be really good. So I'm going to put this to a test because I've never actually used this makeup eyelash before. Okay, these are what they look like. They're quite nice. They're quite natural looking. They're not too big and dramatic, which I like. And they do come with their own eyelash glue. So I'm going to also test that eyelash glue out. This is what the lash looks like. I'm in love with them. Like, I'm really in love with them. They're really nice. The lash line is quite thin, so they're quite fiddly and hard to work with. But once they're on, they do look stunning. Yeah, I definitely like these and I will be purchasing them again. Okay, so I've applied the other lash. I did have a bit of problem with the lash glue it came with. It's not very sticky and definitely not as good as the eyelash glue you get when you buy Eyelure lashes. My favourite eyelash glue actually is the Duo or Revlon glue. I find that it really works well and is very sticky, so it lasts a long time. I don't feel like this lash glue is gonna make the lashes last very long, but if you do have other glue, I would just recommend using that. The next step is highlighter. So they didn't have too many highlighters, they only had this range of highlighter. And this really reminds me of the Huda Obsessions mini palette because they have the same packaging on the front. So I did actually think this was a dupe of an eyeshadow palette at first, but no, it is a highlighter and it is called PS Topaz Glow Highlighter Powder. And this is the colour. This is what it looks like. I'm going to swatch a bit on my hand just for you guys to see. It looks quite powdery from what I can see, but it just definitely has a nice shine to it. It does look quite dark, so I don't know if it's going to suit my skin colour, but we shall see. So I am going to take my highlighter brush, which is this BH Cosmetics number 7 brush, and I am going to test it out. So I'm just going to pat it onto my skin. Yeah, this is definitely more of a bronzy kind of highlighter. You probably could get away with using it as a bronzer. Probably a bit too dark for my skin. You can definitely see the glow. So this is nice, and it was only £3. I know you can get some highlighters around this price from a drugstore like Superdrug or Boots, which probably work just as well or even better. But yeah, I haven't got too much to say about that, just as it is a bit dark, but it looks quite nice with this makeup. Yeah. Okay, so the last step of this makeup is the lips. I picked up 3 lip products from Primark. I've got the lip liner pencil in shade Toast. This is the colour, I don't know if you can really see. That's that one. I then picked up the PS just a normal lipstick in the shade Luster, and this is what it looks like. It's a very nice shade actually. It will feel like it would go nicely with this look because it's a nude colour. And then finally this High Gloss Lightweight Ultra Shine Lip Gloss by PS. Yeah, just a nice lip gloss. You can probably wear it on its own all over the top of the lipstick. And it smells really nice as well. It smells vanilla, which is a bonus. I'm just going to tell you the price of those products. That lip liner was £1. The lip gloss was £1.50. And the lipstick was only 90p, which I didn't even realise. You get quite a lot of product in that as well. Like, I'm very surprised that's 90p. I'm going to start off with the lip liner, and I am just going to outline my lips like I normally do. It does glide on quite nicely, this lip liner. It's very creamy as well. I feel like it's not applying as well just because I have got lip balm on, so yeah, definitely nothing bad to say about this lip liner. And now to try these 90p lipstick. Okay, it's a very nice colour. It's not very full coverage, it doesn't give me much coverage on the lips. But for 90p, that really isn't bad. Like, I probably will buy this again. And they have quite a lot of other shades available as well. So I'm definitely gonna buy some more shades. And then just to top that off, I'm gonna try the gloss. It does smell really nice. I do love a gloss lip. I did have quite a lot of liquid lipsticks, but I'm not too keen on them and I already have quite a lot, so I thought I would try the lipstick and lip gloss. But yeah, I absolutely love that. That's one of my favourite products probably from this makeup range. Yeah, I love it. And finally, I'm just going back in with my primer water just to give my face a spritz, just to give it more of a dewy effect rather than matte. It just smells so good. Just looking in the mirror, and I love this makeup. Like, I think it looks so good, and for £29 for a full face of makeup, it has done a good job. I would definitely recommend this makeup if you're just after some cheap alternatives or cheap dupes to what you already use. Then definitely head over to your Primark and pick them up. My favourite product from this video has to be the lip gloss and the mascara. The mascara is really good and I'm definitely going to be using that on a daily basis, and same with the lip gloss. I don't have anything bad to say. The only product I probably wouldn't use again is the foundation, just because I'm not used to really full coverage foundation and it is a bit thick. It does feel heavy, especially with all this makeup piled on top as well. And yeah, I'm gonna see what my friends think of this makeup. Okay, so that is the end of this video. If you did enjoy it as much as I did, then please feel free to give this video a massive thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below any more video suggestions you'd like to see from me in the future. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!